few weeks ago, this backyard was a mess. Rotten framing, drainage issues, and a deck that needed to be rebuilt from the ground up. Today, it's finally starting to look like the outdoor space that we envisioned. But getting here wasn't as easy as just laying a few deck boards. All of the deck is covered in flashing tape on the top, so we are ready to put the decking down. Decking filing came in. I'm using Fusion UltraDeck. It's like a dark gray blue color. It looks pretty cool. I think it's called slate actually. We're gonna put the cladding on the side so I know how far to go over with my board, and we're gonna get rocking and rolling with this. This isn't a huge deck, so do a ton of cutting once I get that picture frame done, so I'm pretty excited about that. But hopefully we can get a good ways on this today. I'm using hidden fasteners. I will have to face screw it on the picture frame, but other than that, it's all gonna be hidden fasteners. I got this cladding all on, and now I can put my board on the edge here, my picture frame, and overlap it 1/4 of an inch is what I'm gonna shoot for. I'm gonna pull some measurements, kind of figure out where I'll land back there, and we'll get this on there. Out of this. Got a 1/2 inch there. Got a 1/2 inch there. I got a 1/4 inch down here, so I'm gonna have to do 3/8 on each end. All right, I got this side of the picture frame on, 45'd, all fastened down, so I'm gonna do that one, and then I can just start working from here in. All right, so now that we have a few boards down, this is gonna be pretty simple. I'm just using my mini square to set my gap here at the end. Down here, use my other square to make a line where I need to cut. I'm cutting it, putting it in. As I go across, I'm gonna measure off the wall in multiple places to make sure I'm staying even. Here are the hidden fasteners that I'm using. So far, they're not bad. They are directional. You can see it says towards decking. It screws slightly at an angle, but it works pretty good. So we're just gonna keep on trucking and hopefully get this done here. I got like 24 more boards to do, and then I'll probably have to rip that last edge board. .83 and a 16th, 83 and a 32nd, 83 and a 32nd. So I am running really good within a 16th to a 32nd. So I'm gonna run 4 or 5 more boards, and then I'll check it again. Got this whole deck done. It worked out perfect. I wasn't more than a 16th off from one side to the other. It's only 16 feet. Deck boards are on, turned out amazing. But before I put this cable railing on, I have a SmartWings pergola with the auto shades, smart shades, and I want to get that put up before I put the railing up. This backyard faces the west, and I do have a really big oak tree here to the south and a soft maple. However, when the sun in the afternoon gets 2 or 3 o'clock, it absolutely beats down on this side of the house and this deck. So I wanted a solution to where I could have some shade, and I came across SmartWings, and they have this really sweet pergola, and then they have these smart motorized shades, and they were nice enough to partner with me on this, and we're putting up a 10 by 10 pergola, and then I got 3 smart shades. So the side that doesn't have a smart shade is going to go up against that door right there. So I could actually enclose this thing essentially from the sun. I can have 1 up, 2 down, so on and so forth. The top has smart shades that will go up and down to let light in or not let light in. And so I got this thing all unboxed, and we are going to get this thing installed. Once I get installed, I'll give you my honest opinion. There are a lot of parts. The directions seem fairly good. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling this thing and see what it turns out to be. All right, I got everything laid out here on the deck. The pergola is gonna go over there, but I've encountered my first problem. It says tools and personnel required, and it's got 2 to 3 people. And if you guys have watched me, you know that I do most everything by myself. I might have to phone a friend, like my wife or my son, in order to get this done. One thing that I wanna make sure is that the side or corner that has the power is right over here, because I have an outlet there on the house, and that will be the easiest for accessing power is off this post over here. So I got to make sure that I do that properly. So I've noticed that one really nice thing is everything is labeled really well. Like all the posts, they actually have a protective film on each side of everything, which is amazing. And then everything has one of these round stickers on it with the number that correlates to the direction. So that is definitely nice. All right, I took a pit stop because reading through the directions, there are a lot of these. And using just a little Allen wrench, I went and got this adapter that I needed, got my socket set. So this will save me probably at least 1 hour to 2 hours with all the screws that are like this on here. Not 100% sure how this. So this takes water down the inside, so it'll come along the gutters down. So I put one of those on each corner. Here's the gutter system. It goes and drains into those posts, and it's got LED lights ran across. Assuming all these get screwed together. I have the main frame of this all put together. See, we got the 4 posts, and we got all the side pieces. And I got the gutters. These are gutters. This is also like where all the wiring runs. The main power goes down this leg, comes out there to where my outlet is. And then it comes up, and then this feeds lights, feeds the motors, everything you need. So I think the next step is to put all of our louvers in. Oh, and I did seal all those seams so the water can go down. And this goes into my blocks. I don't know if you can see down in there, but I have blocks below each post. So that's good and secure, nice and solid. It rained last night. Gutters worked, which is amazing. But one of the most time-consuming things was putting all of those bolts, nuts, and washers in. But it ended up turning out really nice. And we're ready to put on our shades. All right, this thing is all installed, and I will tell you, this is way nicer than I thought it was gonna be. I knew it was nice, but I didn't know it was this nice. The assembly went fairly well. Definitely need a couple people. I had to call on my kids a couple times to help me stand some things up. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. I've got all the shades programmed. Cameras up against the house. I've got the louvers up top programmed as 15. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So I can move them all individually, or on the remote, if I go to 0, I can hit the down button or close button and they will all go down automatically, which I think is super cool. Another thing that I read in the instructions is that you can have presets. So if you wanted to stop them like right here, they would stop right here. And then you can save those presets. Maybe I only want to have the outside shade shut in the afternoons when the sun is on that side. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm super pumped to use this, put the chairs up on the deck. Other cool things is there's an LED lights that are integrated into this pergola. You can see out but it is really difficult to see in. So if you want to use this as not only protection from the sun and the wind, it will also give you some privacy from neighbors if that's what you want. My primary purpose was to block the sun in the afternoon because it is blazing hot over here. As I'm closing in on the end of this backyard project, we can actually see what it's going to be like. This will give us a great space to enjoy time together as a family as we build and develop our next barndominium and property, which is starting very soon. Make sure you come back as we will install the cable railing, finish the landscaping, and do a final walkthrough and cost breakdown of this full remodel.